ICE is in Dearborn, Michigan, according to their local news sources. They pulled up in Greenfield. This is the east end of Dearborn, Michigan. Ford and Greenfield, according to their sources, they pulled up. And, you know, they detained him. He about to get deported, whoever's in this vehicle. This is ICE telling them to come out. Like, you're on your way, wherever you came from. I remember they stated that they rather vote for, some person said they rather vote for Satan.
Make one thing very, very, very clear. We are going to do everything in our power to make sure Kamala Harris doesn't win.
Ooh, y'all, word on the street is ICE is down there in Dearborn, Michigan, baby, snatching Muslims up left and right. Oh. I'm sorry. Heavens to Betsy. If only someone had warned them before they voted for this.
Include the fact that Donald Trump's plans for the economy would accelerate inflation and invite a recession by the middle of next year. Increase inflation and by the middle of next year would invite a recession. Increase inflation and invite a recession by the middle of next year.
To everyone in the Muslim community in or near Dearborn, Michigan, ICE is on the way, and they are looking to deport as many non-white Muslims as possible. The majority of the Muslims in Dearborn, Michigan, not only voted against Kamala Harris, but they were telling people to vote for Donald Trump.
I want absolute credit for Kamala losing. You didn't listen to me. You didn't give me the one fucking thing I wanted. Suffer.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb.
You really thought Donald Trump was gonna fucking help you motherfuckers, huh? Now look at y'all stupid ass. He dragging you bitches through the motherfucking dirt. Telling you that y'all garbage people and he don't want y'all in this country and y'all country is garbage and trash and all this motherfucking shit. But y'all really sat y'all dumb asses up there and voted for this stupid motherfucker.
Greetings, my BPPN family. This is Black People Politics Network. I'm Mr. Red. Right now, the Arab and the Somali communities are learning in real time that ICE is not playing with them. Trump got back in office, and instead of compassion, instead of mercy, instead of we'll protect you, his administration is coming straight for the same communities that helped him win. These folks worked overtime in 2024 to punish Democrats, especially Kamala Harris, and now they're standing in the middle of the storm that they created. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what some of these leaders did to sabotage Harris, who they aligned themselves with, and how the people they empowered never cared about them at all. And stick around, because by the end, I'm going to show you how Black people were the ones who looked out for everyone, and why folks need to give us some damn respect. We have much to discuss. Let's strap in. Let's get after it.
You mean to tell me not only did the Muslims in Dearborn, Michigan support Wigs R Us, but the Somalians in Minneapolis, Minnesota supported Wigs R Us? And now he is saying that y'all have stolen billions from the fucking United States and from American citizens. And now they've removed the protections for y'all so y'all can be deported. Even though we know a lot of y'all are U.S. citizens, the fact that he said he's removing protections from y'all so y'all can go ahead and see ICE, baby.
We are the real Semitic people. I voted for Trump. I made the whole community vote for Trump. We're all Democrats here. Remember that. I made the community vote for Trump. And now look what you guys do.
If you don't listen to the left, you don't get to win. Period. All that, oh, they're the less harmful side, harm reduction. It's dead. It's dead. You listen to us enthusiastically or you die. That's it.
Didn't I tell you they wanted us to suffer? These motherfuckers are one issue fucking voters. And he said, if you don't do what I say, you're going to fucking die.
First, the Muslim community in Dearborn, Michigan fucked around and found out. And now the Somali community in Minnesota is about to have the same revelation. You all remember when the Somali community in Minnesota endorsed Donald Trump over Kamala Harris in the 2024 election.
Here gathered today with community leaders, business leaders, and youth leaders from the Somali community and from the Muslim community in Minnesota to fully support and endorse President Trump. Some of the key issues of the community are the global wars, family values and education, economic issues, and the inflation. The community came came together and fully standing behind President Donald J. Trump.
Now, the Arab community in Dearborn ran their entire political strategy on punishing Democrats. They said that the party didn't listen, didn't move fast enough, didn't respond to what they wanted, and instead of pushing policy, they pushed the country back into Trump's hands. A man who built the Muslim ban, terrorized immigrant communities, and threw families into cages. They came out with their full chest against a woman of color in favor of the orange tangerine, the funky diaper, the same man who already showed the world who he was. And you know what the wildest part is? They really thought he respected them. They thought he'd really treat them differently from the people he locked up and had deported. And we as black people, we warned them. History warned them. Their own leaders warned them, but they chose spite over survival. And now, they're shocked at the consequences.
ICE. Send ICE into Dearborn. These people have overstayed their visas. They're H-1B chain migration invaders, and they have come to this country to destroy our way of life. We don't want you in our country. We will come and eat your shawarma in Somalia, okay? We don't need it here in Michigan. We don't need it in any part of America.
A few moments later.
Come burn it, man. Come burn it. Come burn it. It's America.
Edward Jake Lang puts a piece of bacon on the Holy Quran and tries to burn it. As you can see, the cameraman calmly takes the Quran away and tells him he cannot burn something so sacred to Muslims.
Vote for me so we can kick every dirty Muslim out of Texas. Save your daughters from getting raped by Muhammad.
You call people dirty Muslims when the people that you're trying to peddle to and get their vote will turn around in 1 second and be like, you dirty Mexican, get the fuck out this country. You might as well just put a link in your bio and start an OnlyFans, because that's your best chance of success. And the people that you want to vote for you, they don't fuck with you.
Oh, they're the less harmful side. Harm reduction. It's dead. It's dead. You listen to us enthusiastically or you die.
Just so I'm clear, y'all believe that Kamala would have won and then got a cabinet full of uneducated, unqualified Yahtzees who are also sexual predators, dismantle all the government agencies, as well as had the government shut down because people didn't do exactly what the fuck she said, and every 30 seconds started EOs that were destructive towards the American people and made sure that none of us ate. Y'all said, because both of them are the same, right? She would have done the same.
Now let me be clear about who we're dealing with. Some of these folks may be going through their FAFO moment, but they aren't sorry. They're just scared. The plan was always to look out for their own communities and to build power by replacing us. They thought that they were better minorities than we were. They were harder workers. They deserved more. But every protection they enjoy in this country, civil rights, discrimination protections, business opportunities, was built on the backs of enslaved black people and our descendants. Us. We warned them before the election because the red flags were there, the alarms were sounding, but they didn't care. And honestly, I understand why some black people would hesitate to trust these communities ever again. They made their choice. But like our ancestors and the leaders before us, we're expected to stand on principle, even when others move with greed, hate, and ignorance. That burden always falls upon us.
Of course they were. As Somalis, it is okay for any Somali person to support any values that's individualized to them. That's also why a lot of us are against this collective punishment that we are receiving by the actions of few Somalis.
Mr. President, we campaign for you. We have hope in you. We see hope in you. Please differentiate between good, bad, and evil.
I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you. Okay? Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country.
I got 5 children. My children are not garbage. I campaigned for the president in 2024. I actually went out and we reached 50 million people. I've been a Republican for over 25 years. I'm not gonna stop being a Republican. But what I do know is for a fact is we're getting killed out here because people are saying, we told you so.
The problem we have with you, first of all, you're here saying that you voted, you are Republican, you remain Republican. It's always these people. It's always these people who behave like this. It's always these people. But they fail to realize that they have come to somebody else's home and they behave as if they're so superior. Let me tell you, this is the truth. And now for this man to come here and tell us that they had issues with affordability, had issues with hanga what? This is all nonsense.
Mr. Ali, Hassan Ali, is talking and he's letting it be known that Ilhan Omar is there to take a black American seat in Congress.
It is very important in Ilhan tayo, Somali tayo, measures no. Somalia are exceeding society. Nin mo haka to siyasa of ataga of moral. Porque that's what we
They are not here to be our friends. They are not here to fight for all black people. They are here to fight for Somalians. That's it. Those are not my words. It's their words.
Arab American communities are being heavily targeted by ICE right now. Multiple sources are saying that ICE has increased its presence in cities like Dearborn and Dearborn Heights. Cities known for having massive Lebanese and Yemeni populations, so you can imagine why they're being targeted. Multiple community members, including longtime business owners, fathers, and religious leaders, have been detained and placed into deportation proceedings within the last few weeks, with at least one confirmed case of a deportation back to Lebanon, which, mind you, is a war zone.
These communities have been indoctrinated to believe black people contribute nothing. They think that we have no values, no work ethic, no worth. They believe that they've earned something that we haven't, even though they're working on a foundation that we built. But here's the truth, family. We've survived everything America has thrown at us. Slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, mass incarceration, economic exclusion, and we're still here. We're still standing, and we still carry this country on our backs. They're only now beginning to experience the economic pain and the political pressure that we've endured for multiple generations. They don't know resilience the way we do. They don't know the strength that it takes to survive in a country that resents your existence. But we do.
I never knew that the Harlem Renaissance and the Great Depression ran concurrent with each other. From school, I really believed that the Great Depression was like, it affected all of America. But if you start to watch the commercials that they were pushing, it was just white people. They were telling white people how to live through the Great Depression. I believe that the Harlem Renaissance, because it wasn't taught for real in school, that was some like fairy tale time, right? Come to find out, black people was cool. Whatever they were given, which was nothing, they were thriving in that. What America was doing to white people was running a scam. They would tell them, give me your gold, right? We're going to give you some bread. And then they would take that gold and make more money off of it. Do you know how crazy that is that they didn't teach us that these two timelines were in the same period?
FBI had a file on a 20-year-old. His name was Fred Hampton, and J. Edgar Hoover called the Black Panthers the greatest threat to the internal security of the country at the time. Hoover identified Hampton specifically as a future messiah who could unify and electrify the oppressed people of this country. What terrified the FBI the most was not the guns or his speeches. It was a meeting that should never have been possible. Chicago, 1969. Black Panthers in their black berets and leather jackets, sitting across from poor white Southerners, the Young Patriots they were called, and they had Confederate flag patches. And in between them, the Puerto Rican Young Lords. America was literally burning over race at the time, and Fred Hampton was building what was called the Rainbow Coalition, bringing together people of all oppressed colors. He told the white kids from Appalachia, we're going to fight racism, not with more racism, but instead with solidarity. He negotiated truces between Chicago's most violent street gangs and got them working together on community programs that benefited the city as a whole. Practical solutions that help everybody are dismissed as radical until they prove undeniable. And the creator of that was 20 years old.
Now, Brother Fred Hampton understood something that the elites have always feared. You cannot control a unified people. That's why he built a coalition of poor whites, Latinos, Appalachian communities, gangs, working class folks. Because the real fight has never been community versus community. That's a false war created by the people in power. The real battle is, and it always has been, the elites versus everyone else. And if you're not part of the ultra wealthy class, they don't care about you. Not immigrants, not minorities, not even millionaires. So when black leaders fight for justice for everyone, I hope y'all finally see the truth. We've been holding this country together for generations. Others tear us down, undermine us, disrespect us. But it's been our strength, our superpower, if you will, our sacrifice, and our unity that has kept America from collapsing a long time ago.
Black people need some peace. White people need some peace. And we are going to have to fight. We're going to have to struggle. We're going to have to struggle relentlessly to bring about some peace, because the people that we're asking for peace, they're a bunch of megalomaniac warmongers, and they don't even understand what peace means. And we've got to fight them. We've got to struggle with them to make them understand what peace means. Bobby Seale is going through all types of physical and mental torture. But that's all right, because we said even before this happened, and we're going to say it after this, and after I'm locked up, and after everybody's locked up, that you can jail revolutionaries, but you can't jail a revolution.
Stay vigilant, stay engaged, stay revolutionary.